Okay, so my timer just went off 22 minutes, so I'm going to turn off the power, turn off the light bulb. I'm going to let this cool for at least an hour. And the next step, once I release this from the mold and I made it with its pair, is I'm going to use a guitar mold, which you'll see in the next segment, that the two sides fit into, and the mold pinches the waist in the proper way, and the mold is also going to help us determine how much extra. You can see this is overlapping now that we need to cut off, and the tricks for doing that so that the pieces are square to each other. Before I leave the side bender, I just want to mention that if you're bending a hardwood like rosewood, it's key to use wood that's as thin as possible. This mahogany that I'm bending is between a 1/16 and an 1/8 of an inch thick. This rosewood here is about an 1/8 of an inch thick, and it was a tough bend. But in order to prep the rosewood, I had to immerse it in near boiling water for several hours to soften it up a bit. And then when I put it into the bender, I just very slowly cranked down. I made sure the bender was nice and warmed up, and very slowly pulled the blocks over to the sides. I also had to use a second pair of blocks because the wood was so stiff. You see, I've got two more of these, so I can actually put one here or slide it all the way down. And on this side too, I had a second block all the way down here. Anyway, so be careful if you're bending a hardwood like a maple or rosewood. Take a little more time. Mahogany is a more flexible wood.